Well, I think he's got a plan for me, and I think it's got to do with addictions. I'm a former drug addict and alcoholic. Started using back at 11 years old. Grew up in a family. My father was with biker club. They was all drug addicts. My mother's all alcoholics, so I became addicted at a very early age. 15 years old, my sister died of cancer. She was 14. And the only sibling I had, it was pretty devastating. And mother and father divorced shortly afterwards. Neither one of them wanted me, so I was pretty much out on the streets. Did what I had to do to survive. Used a whole lot more. Was real angry at God. So I went out the East Coast and traveled around with carnival shows and, used a whole lot. Was introduced to heroin probably around 1986, became a heroin addict. 5 years into it. Didn't even look like me no more. It was just terrible. I come home, my mother didn't even recognize me. She knew my voice, but she didn't recognize me. And her words were, "My God, you look worse than your father. What's wrong with you?" So I'm a heroin addict. So automatically she wanted to check me into rehab. I said, "No, you ain't. I'm not ready yet." So it was about 2 months later, I went and checked myself in hospital and got clean off heroin. I prayed to God then, if you can help me through this and live through this, I'll never touch it again. That was 1992. And clean off narcotics. But it didn't stop there. I substituted narcotics with alcohol. And the alcohol probably did more damage in my life than narcotics did. And I still battle with that today, but with total surrender, finally today, total surrender in 39 years. And I finally totally surrendered. And I try to do His will to the best of my ability today and leave mine on the back shelf. And He's taken that taste away from me. So today, life is good. I look back and think them were good times that I had, and I look back and they weren't good at all. Today's real living. Today's honestly living, and living for the Lord. That's beautiful for me. I've waking up with a clear head every day, knowing what I did the day before. I tell you, with the life that I've lived and led, it's a wonder, and it's a miracle that I'm alive today. And there's only one explanation for it, and that's God. God has watched over me, because I shouldn't be here. By rights, I shouldn't be. And there's a time in everybody's life where they're subject to change for good or bad, and I've been through the bad, and it's nothing but good now. And that's the life I want to live, and living for the Lord definitely beats out there living in the chaos. I went through the 101, got my membership here at Crossroads, and due to unfortunate circumstances, I missed the April 1st baptism. But I'm signed up and looking forward to the baptism on the 19th, which is outside. That'll be awesome. I mean, to be submerged outside the way that they did it back in the day when Jesus walked the earth. I mean, that's just awesome there. That's it. That's my story. I'm like I say, former drug addict and alcoholic, and if a person like me can change and find his way to the Lord, anybody can do it, because it's tough out there, and a much better life being right here.